Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to What's in the Bag, Jay. Now, this is a segment where I pick 6 movies from my collection that I haven't seen, write their names on a piece of paper, throw them in the bag, draw one out at random, and do a review. Now, coming back from last week is The Bleeding House. Invisible Invaders. Yummy. Baba Yaga, Terror of the Dark Forest. Let's Scare Julie. And making his debut this week is Deadheads. Alright, I'm going to give the bag a good tussle, and we're going to see what's going to come back, what we're going to watch and review this week. This bag has seen better days. That's for sure. Alright, we have The Bleeding House. Alright, I'm going to set that aside while I sit all the others side by side and take my trusty Freddy vs. Jason die. And we're going to see what comes back next week. Just remember, if it hits a 5, they all come back. If it hits a Freddy vs. Jason, they all get wiped out. And only you can bring them back. Four. Alright. Let's give the bag a good tussle. Let's pick out the 4. Coming back next week is Baba Yaga, Terror of the Dark Forest. I don't think I'm going to shake it every time. There's not much point. Yummy. Can you see that? Yeah, yummy. Let's Scare Julie. Where's Julie? There she is. And finally, Invisible Invaders. Now, if you want to see me review Deadheads, please vote. But right now, I'm going to go watch The Bleeding House and come back with a review later. Well, I'm back. I just watched The Bleeding House, and here are my thoughts. The Bleeding House is a 2011 film which runs approximately 86 minutes and is also known as The Bleeding. Now, this is written and directed by Philip Galat. He was responsible for The Spine of Night and They Remain. I actually think I have They Remain on my DVR somewhere. Now, this stars Alexandra Shando as Gloria. She was in Construction, The Baby Proposal, and some TV. Patrick Breen as Nick. He was in Galaxy Quest, Men in Black, and The Bite. And Nina Lasandrello as Lynn. She was in The Spine of Night, The Best and the Brightest, and Prey. Okay. I actually remember this was on Netflix for a while, but I never got a chance to watch it. Boy, was that a mistake. Okay. The Bleeding House is about a family who has become the talk of the town. You do find out what happened to the family, but I don't want to give that away. Let's just say they are pretty much despised by everyone in that county. And it's a small town, and they talk. The father's desperately trying to get the family back on its feet because he was an attorney, and he ended up not getting the job. They have a daughter and a son, both, well, the daughter's probably around 16 or 17. The son's probably around 19, 20, 21, somewhere in there. And a stranger in a white suit with a doctor's bag, kind of depicted on this cover, says that his car broke down and that if it's okay with them, he'd like to stay at their house for the night because he called a mechanic and a mechanic can't get there till tomorrow. After saying no, the father gives him a blanket, and I guess what they're hoping is, because the mother does come around, she's hoping that if they do right by somebody, that they'll go back into the town and maybe say that they're good people. And that's kind of why he ends up staying there for the night. Well, he's not a nice person. He's not a good person. And things go horribly wrong from there. That's where I'm going to leave it. This movie is awesome. It's a slasher and a home invasion film. But it's got a really, really nasty twist towards the end. And I was loving it. I kind of saw it coming, but I didn't see it all coming. Like, there's multiple layers of this twist. I thought this was great. Now, from what I'm to understand, Tribeca Film Festival, whoever won American Express, because they were the ones that sponsored it, if I remember correctly, they would give the filmmakers a chance to put their films out and get them distributed. And I have a few of the Tribeca Film Festival DVDs. One is Don't Go, what's it? Alone in the Dark? No. Don't Go in the Woods. Yeah, Don't Go in the Woods. And it's not a remake of the original 80s film. It's completely different, and it's okay. I saw it on Netflix, and I found it brand new for $1 at the thrift store, so I just picked it up. I'll probably be giving it another watch sometime soon. But yeah, this one, boy, is it a good movie. I definitely recommend it. Don't forget to vote for the ones that didn't make it. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.